Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am making this closure wig and I will be focusing on the sewing process only. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and if you find this video helpful, do give it a thumbs up. I started by attaching the lace closure onto the mesh wig cap. This is a 4x4 closure. I ventilated it myself and sprayed lace tint on it to give it a more natural look. For this closure, it was more of a learning process for me, and that's why I didn't shoot the ventilation process. I will share another video where I show you how to ventilate. I used this hair. It's called Fashion Idol Fortune. It came in 3 bundles, 16 inches long, 18 inches and 20 inches. I double wefted each bundle separately, and this is the machine setting that I used. Because I used part of the 18-inch bundle to ventilate the closure, I'm going to double weft half of the 16-inch bundle, and the other half I will just sew it as a single weft so that I'll have enough wefts to sew onto the wig cap. After double wefting, this is how it looks. This is the front part and this is the back part. To attach it onto the wig cap, I prefer placing the back part on top. It just looks neat, and you can do it either way, but this is how I prefer to sew it onto the wig cap. I placed the weft onto the line that I drew. The lines are sewing guide for the weft to lay flat and straight onto the mesh cap. So I'll just follow the direction of the lines while sewing. While sewing, I did not push or pull the mesh cap. I held it in place and let it move on its own. At the beginning and the end of each line, I reversed a couple of times to secure the weft onto the cap. Here's a common mistake that I made: sewing out of line. If I leave it like this, it will not lay flat on my head, it will look bumpy. To fix it, I just sewed that part again and ensured that the stitch was in line. When I was done sewing each line, I cut out any hanging thread to avoid the threads getting tangled up inside the mesh cap. This will also make my work easier at the end, and it will just give me a neat finish. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and if you've watched this far, do give this video a thumbs up. At this point, I was worried that the wefts will not be enough, so I decided to sew the line at the top first, and then I will skip in the middle in case the wefts will not be enough. For this line, I sewed it near the closure, and because it's a U-shaped, I did it slowly, step by step, ensuring that the weft was in line, the stitches were in line, and I just kept moving and holding it in place so that I don't stitch out of line. This part needs extra carefulness, and I kept moving the cap according to the direction of the line and just holding the weft in place. As a beginner, I usually take about 3 to 4 hours to complete a full closure wig. That does not include the ventilation process. This is just the sewing process, and I would advise, if you're a beginner, to do it slowly. Don't be in a hurry, otherwise you'll end up with a bumpy wig. Just take your time and ensure your stitches are in line. If you mess up, don't panic, just redo that line. The more you sew, the easier it becomes. I started by making headband wigs, and I applied that knowledge in making a closure wig. I advise that you watch my other tutorials, linked in the description box below. At this point, I was done with sewing, and it was time to cut out the mesh cap at the part where the closure lays. I did it slowly and gently to avoid ripping the lace. Then I snipped any hanging threads, and as you can see, I did not have many because I was cutting the threads as I was sewing. As I suspected, the wefts were not enough, and I had to skip a line in the middle, which is not visible on the outer part of the wig. I like how it turned out. The zigzag stitches look so neat, and I love the closure. I love how the closure looks. It looks so natural because of the lace tint. I think I did a great job with the ventilation. It looks so good. I'm so proud of myself, and the fitting is perfect. Also, the hair is synthetic. I just love how smooth it is. It does not tangle. Just look at it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel. Do give this video a thumbs up. Share widely. And see you on the next one.